doing now is I put the primer coat on the fuselage on both sides, both halves I should say. And now what I'm doing is I just got done a little earlier. I put a couple coats of white for the belly, where it's white on Airwolf. I don't know how well it's showing up, but you can see the grayness from the primer that I used. But now what I'm going to do is start taping it off where it's going to stay white. And when I get it all taped off and I'll cover it, then I'm going to start doing the phantom gray. And I got the bottom part here painted, but now it needs at least another coat on it yet, because I can still see gray through it. So we'll get that taken care of. We'll come back and we'll show it to you. Just wanted to get a quick update, so I'll be back in just a few. Alright guys, I got the masked off here with all the tape, and then with my Tamiya 6mm tape I made the outline of it all along to the back, and then I used my 3M, this blue Scotch tape, to fill in the gaps. And that's what it looks like. So now what I'm going to do is, since I got everything taken care of, I'm going to get the paint ready, and I'm going to put the Phantom Black on, and then we'll see what she looks like. So I'll be back in just a few with that. Alright, I let these, got them all painted and everything, so now they're all dry. I let them sit for like 3 hours, and they're not tacky or nothing, so they're good. But what I am going to do is put on some rubber gloves, so that way I don't leave fingerprints in case I hit a soft spot while I take the tape off. So I'll be right back. So far so good. It's looking pretty good. What I'll do is turn the camera off real quick and get it both done, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got all the masking off. Here's what it looks like. There's some touch up I'm going to have to do. A couple spots, like real tiny spots, like right here, like in between the panels. It bled just a little bit. I don't know if I get close enough where you can see it without it getting blurry, but it's not bad. Everything turned out really good on it. And it's that real dark phantom gray. It's not jet black. A lot of people think that the Airwolf is black, and it's actually not. So I like it. Turned out good. So now what I'm going to do is just get some of the touch-up done and get started putting the windows in and get the belly put in and everything like that, and it should be coming along nicely. So I'll get at it, and I'll be back in just a few then. Alright. Alright. Right now we're at... We have all the touch-up is done now on the paint lines here on both sides. Everything's taken care of, and now what I've been doing is putting in the intake vents up here on top. Let's see here. Up here, and the ones down here. So that's where I'm at right now. What I'm going to be doing next is putting the windows in, and then once I get them in and let them dry, I'm going to mask them all off so that way that they stay protected and don't get fingerprints and stuff like that on them. So when I get that far, I'll come back and show it to you. Back in just a few. Alright everyone, excuse me. I've been putting the windows in. Here are the windows, part of the windows. I got one side done. I put the windshield in, side door, the window here in the floor, and the top. You can see it too well. See it? Nice and clear. I like these windows. They're just nice and clear. Perfect. So what I did was I put them in, test fitted them first, make sure everything fit perfectly. And then I went through on the back right here, and I put a bead of glue just around part of the edges of it to hold it in place. I made careful not to go over too far over the lip, so that way it wouldn't show from this side. Everything went on well. This one here for the floor, I had to do some extra sanding on that because it was a little bit too big to go in, but a little bit of sanding with this little sand stick I've got right here, little stand stick. It went in after I sanded it off pretty good. So and I painted before I put it on, I painted the windshield wiper here on the windshield. So, and on the top one here, it didn't mount from the inside, it mounts from the outside. So what I had to do is I got some of my crystal clear glue there, and I did put a little bead right here on the outside of it, just enough to cover the edge, and I carefully put that in place. So it went in really nice. So that's where I'm at. Now I'm going to start on this side to get this side going. So when I get that side done, I'll come back, show it to you real quick, and go from there. Back in a few. Alright everyone, got the windows all put in on both sides. They're still drying right now. Here on the very top, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's kind of like got a very fine edge all the way around. It's kind of like a milky white. That is that crystal clear. When it dries, you won't even know it was there. So I still can't get over the windows on this thing, how crystal clear they are. Usually get most of the models that I've gotten, when you get the plastic, there's either scratches in it or it's kind of foggy in places, but this is just nice and clear. So looking pretty good. So the next step is going to be putting the cockpit and everything on the inside. So we'll get doing that and come back. So I think this is going to be it for this segment. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for watching. If you have any comments, you can leave them below, and hit that like and subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And we'll see you next time. Back in a few.